Chosen ones, brace yourselves, because God is about to publicly vindicate you. The world will soon see why He handpicked you, why His favor rests on you like a crown of fire. This isn't just a moment, it's a divine declaration. Your struggles, your tears, the battles you fought in silence, they're about to be transformed into a testimony so loud, so undeniable, that even your doubters will stand in awe. God is setting the stage to prove His choice in you, to show the world that His anointed ones never walk alone. Stay with me, because this message is for you, and if you feel it stirring in your spirit, comment 7 Samuel 7 below to claim this truth. Your life has been a journey of unseen wars. You've faced rejection, betrayal, moments when the world tried to dim your light, but you didn't break. You stood firm, anchored by a faith that refused to waver. God saw every step, every wound, every time you chose to rise when others would have fallen. And now, He's ready to lift the veil. The vindication coming your way isn't quiet or subtle. It's a blazing fire, a public display of His power in you. The same people who questioned your worth will soon see the glory of God shining through your life. Your story is about to become a beacon, a living proof that God's chosen ones are unstoppable. Think of Joseph, sold into slavery, locked in a prison cell, forgotten by those he helped. The world saw a nobody, but God saw a leader. When the time came, God didn't just free him, He elevated him to a position where nations bowed before him. That's the kind of vindication God has planned for you. Not just restoration, but elevation. Not just survival, but triumph. The doors that were shut in your face are about to swing wide open. The opportunities you were denied will now chase you down. God is rewriting your story in front of everyone, and no one will be able to deny His hand in it. You've carried burdens that would crush most. You've walked through valleys where others would have given up. Yet here you are, still standing, still shining. That's not by accident. That's the mark of a chosen one. God has been preparing you, refining you like gold in the fire. Every trial was a setup for this moment. The pain wasn't wasted. It was building your strength. The delays weren't denials. They were divine timing. God is about to show the world why He trusted you with those battles. Your resilience is His testimony, and it's about to echo louder than ever. Comment 777 in the chat right now to seal this promise in your spirit. Let the heavens know you're ready to receive what God has prepared. And if this message is speaking to your heart, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls standing in faith. Your action sends a signal to the universe that you're claiming your vindication. Picture a courtroom where every accusation against you is silenced. The lies, the slander, the doubts, they're all being overturned. God Himself is your advocate, and His verdict is final. The world may have judged you, but heaven has declared you righteous. This vindication isn't just about proving others wrong. It's about proving God's promises right. Your life will stand as evidence that His word never fails. People who overlooked you will now see you in a new light. Opportunities that seemed impossible will now unfold before you like a path paved in gold. You've been a seed planted in dark soil, hidden from view, pressed down by the weight of the earth. But seeds don't stay buried forever. They break through, reaching for the sun. That's you right now. God is pulling you out of the shadows and into the light. Your growth, your breakthrough, your victory, it's not just for you. It's for everyone who doubted you, everyone who needs to see that God's chosen ones rise above every obstacle. Your life is about to become a living sermon, a story that points straight to His glory. The enemy thought he could bury you. He threw obstacles in your path, whispered lies to make you doubt your calling. But you didn't listen. You kept your eyes on God, and now He's turning the tables. The same forces that tried to stop you will now watch you soar. Your vindication is a divine reversal. Where you were once ignored, you'll now be celebrated. Where you were once misunderstood, you'll now be honored. God is making it clear, you are never ordinary. You are chosen for a purpose that shakes the heavens and the earth. Look at David, a shepherd boy dismissed by his own family, mocked by giants. Yet God saw a king. When Goliath fell, it wasn't just a victory over a warrior. It was God publicly declaring, "This is my chosen one." Your Goliath is about to fall too. The challenges that loomed large, the people who stood against you, they're no match for God's plan. He's about to show the world why He called you His own. Your name will be spoken with respect, your story told with wonder, because God's hand is undeniable. Comment 777. Again, to affirm that you're ready for this moment. Let the world know you're standing in faith, trusting God's plan. Every time you've been overlooked, every time you've been underestimated, God was watching. He was keeping score. Now, He's ready to settle accounts. Your vindication isn't just a moment of justice, it's a moment of revelation. People will see the truth of who you are, not through your words, but through the undeniable favor God pours out on you. You've carried a vision that others couldn't see. You've held on to dreams that seemed too big for your circumstances. But God placed those dreams in your heart for a reason. They weren't fantasies, they were prophecies. Every step you've taken in faith, every moment you refused to quit, was leading to this. God is about to bring those dreams into the open, where no one can deny them. Your vision is about to take shape, not in secret, but in full view of the world. He's proving why He chose you, because you were faithful when no one was watching. The world loves to label people by their past, their mistakes, their struggles. But God doesn't see you that way. He sees the crown on your head, the fire in your spirit. He's about to make sure everyone else sees it too. Your vindication will be a public spectacle, not because you sought attention, but because God's glory demands it. The same voices that criticized you will be silenced. The same hearts that doubted you will be stirred. Your life will testify that God's chosen ones always rise. Think of Esther, a girl with no status, no power, raised in obscurity. Yet God positioned her in a palace to save a nation. Her enemies didn't just fall, they were exposed before the king. That's what's coming for you. God is placing you in rooms you never thought you'd enter. He's preparing platforms you didn't ask for. Your vindication will be seen by those who need to witness it most. Your family, your peers, even your adversaries. They'll know it was God who lifted you up. Your faith has been your anchor, your shield, your sword. When others wavered, you held fast. When the storms came, you stood tall. That's why God trusts you with this moment. He's about to show the world what happens when a chosen one stays faithful. Your life will be a mirror, reflecting His power, His love, His unshakable promise. People will look at you and see more than a person. They'll see a miracle. They'll see God's hand at work, undeniable and unstoppable. Comment 777. One more time to declare you're ready for what's coming. Your vindication isn't just about you, it's about God's reputation. He's proving His word through your life. Every promise He made, every whisper of hope He placed in your heart is about to come to pass. The world will see it, your enemies will see it, and you, chosen one, will feel it. A peace that surpasses understanding, a joy that overflows, a strength that nothing can shake. You've been through the fire, but you didn't burn. You've walked through the wilderness, but you didn't get lost. God has been with you every step, shaping you, preparing you. Now, He's ready to unveil His masterpiece. Your life is about to become a living testament to His faithfulness. People who never believed in you will start to wonder. Doors that were locked will open wide. Opportunities you didn't chase will find you. This is God's doing, and it's marvelous in our eyes. The beauty of this moment is that it's not just about proving others wrong, it's about proving God right. His promises never fail, His plans never falter. You, chosen one, are the evidence. Your life will shine so brightly that no one can deny the truth. God chose you because He knew you could carry His glory. He knew you could withstand the pressure, the pain, the doubt, and now He's about to reward your faithfulness in ways that will leave the world speechless. Every time you've been pushed aside, every time you've been misunderstood, God was writing a story. He was setting the stage for a comeback that no one could predict. Your vindication isn't just a moment of triumph, it's a divine announcement. It's God saying to the world, "This is my child, and I've been with them all along." Your life will be a billboard of His grace, a monument to His power. People will look at you and know, only God could do this. You've carried a light that others couldn't see. You've held on to hope when everything seemed hopeless. That's why God trusts you at this moment. He's about to make your light visible to all. The same people who ignored you will now seek you out. The same ones who doubted you will now ask for your wisdom. This isn't about pride, it's about purpose. God is using you to show what happens when faith meets His favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen one souls who are claiming their divine destiny. Your support sends a ripple through the heavens, amplifying this message. And if you're feeling this truth deep in your spirit, comment 777 to lock in your faith. This is your moment, chosen one. God is about to show the world why He called you by name. Imagine a stage where every eye is on you, not because you demanded it, but because God ordained it. The spotlight isn't yours, it's His. Your life is about to become a performance of His power, a symphony of His grace. People who never noticed you will suddenly see you clearly. Opportunities that seemed out of reach will land at your feet. This is what vindication looks like. Not just a victory, but a revelation of God's unshakable love for you. You've been faithful in the small things, in the quiet moments, in the unseen battles. Now, God is about to reward you in the open. The promotions, the breakthroughs, the relationships, they're all coming together. Not because you forced them, but because God planned them. Your vindication will be a public display of His justice, His mercy, His power. The world will see it and they'll know. This is what happens when God chooses someone. Your enemies thought they had the upper hand. They thought their words, their actions could define you. But God has the final word. He's about to turn their schemes into stepping stones for your elevation. The traps they set will become the platforms for your triumph. Every lie spoken against you will crumble under the weight of God's truth. Your life will stand as a testament that no weapon formed against you can prosper. Think of Daniel in the lion's den. The world expected him to be devoured, but God shut the mouths of the lions. When morning came, Daniel didn't just survive. He walked out untouched, with a story that glorified God. That's your story now. The lions in your life, the doubts, the critics, the obstacles, are about to be silenced. God is about to show the world why He placed His trust in you. You've carried a calling that others couldn't understand. You've walked a path that felt lonely at times. But every step was preparation. God was training you, equipping you, shaping you for this moment. Your vindication isn't just about righting wrongs. It's about revealing God's purpose. Your life will be a living proof that His plans are perfect, His timing is flawless, and His chosen ones always rise. The world may have seen you as small, but God sees you as mighty. The world may have called you weak, but God calls you strong. Your vindication is His way of setting the record straight. People who underestimated you will now see you through God's eyes. Doors that were closed will now open wide. Your life is about to become a masterpiece of His making, a story that no one can ignore. Every tear you've shed, every prayer you've whispered, every moment you chose faith over fear, God has seen it all. He's been keeping a record, and now He's ready to act. Your vindication will be so clear, so powerful, that even those who doubted you will have to acknowledge His hand. This isn't just about you winning. It's about God's glory shining through you. Your life will be a testament to his faithfulness, a proof that he never fails his chosen ones. You've been a diamond under pressure, formed in the heat of life's challenges. Now, God is ready to reveal your brilliance. The world will see the beauty he's been crafting in you all along. Your vindication is more than a moment. It's a movement. It's God using your life to show what happens when faith meets his power. People will look at you and see a miracle in motion, a chosen one walking in divine purpose. Your journey hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it. Every struggle was a stepping stone, every setback a setup for something greater. God has been working behind the scenes, aligning every detail for this moment. Your vindication will be a public declaration that his promises are true. The world will see why he chose you, not because of your strength, but because of your faith. Not because of your perfection, but because of his. The fire in your spirit, the crown on your head. It's all about to be revealed. God is setting a table for you in the presence of your enemies. They'll see you rise, not because you fought them, but because God lifted you. Your vindication is his victory, his way of showing the world that his chosen ones are never forsaken. Get ready, chosen one. The stage is set, the curtain is rising, and God is about to prove why he called you his own. The world has tried to define you, to box you in, to limit what God has destined for you. But chosen one, God's plan is bigger than their labels. His vindication is about to break every chain they tried to place on you. The expectations, the judgments, the ceilings they thought would hold you down, they're crumbling. God is lifting you above every restriction, showing the world that his chosen ones operate on a different level. Your life is about to defy every boundary, every doubt, every attempt to keep you small. This is his moment to shine through you, to prove his choice was never a mistake. You've walked through seasons where you felt invisible, where your efforts went unnoticed, your heart unacknowledged. But God saw every moment. He counted every sacrifice, every quiet act of faith. Now, he's ready to broadcast your worth to the world. This vindication isn't just about recognition, it's about restoration. Every piece of you that was overlooked, every dream that was dismissed, is about to be brought into the light. God is turning your hidden faithfulness into a public celebration of his power. Think of Ruth, a woman who lost everything, her home, her husband, her security. The world saw her as a widow, a foreigner with no future. But God saw a legacy. He turned her loyalty into a story that changed history, placing her in the lineage of kings. That's what he's doing for you. Your losses are not the end. They're the beginning of a divine turnaround. God is about to show the world why he chose you, why your heart was worth his trust. Your story is becoming a testament to his unending grace. You've carried a fire inside you, even when the world tried to douse it. That fire wasn't just your strength, it was God's presence. Every time you chose to keep going, to hold on to hope, you were fanning that flame. Now God is about to make that fire visible to all. Your passion, your purpose, your unshakable spirit, they're about to ignite something unstoppable. People will see the glow of God's favor in you, a radiance that can't be ignored. This is your moment to shine, not for your glory, but for his. Comment 777 in the chat to claim this divine moment. Let the heavens know you're ready for God's vindication to unfold. And if this truth is stirring your soul, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking in faith. Your action sends a message to the universe that you're standing firm in God's promise. The world may have tried to write your story, but God holds the pen. Every chapter they thought was finished, every door they thought was closed, God is rewriting it all. Your vindication is his way of editing their narrative, replacing their doubts with his truth. The pages of your life are about to turn in a way that no one saw coming. Opportunities will appear, connections will form, blessings will overflow. This isn't just a comeback, It's a divine proclamation that God's chosen ones always prevail. You've been a warrior in the shadows, fighting battles no one else could see. The weight of those struggles wasn't meant to crush you. It was meant to carve you into something extraordinary. God has been sculpting you, chiseling away anything that didn't belong. Now He's ready to unveil His work. Your life is about to become a masterpiece, a living sculpture of His grace. People will look at you and see not just a person, but a miracle, a proof that God's hand is real. Every time you chose faith over fear, you were building a foundation. Every time you trusted God's timing, you were laying a brick in His plan. That foundation is solid now, unshakable, ready to hold the weight of His glory. Your vindication is the moment when the world sees what God built in you. The promotions, the platforms, the influence, they're not random. They're the fruit of your faithfulness, the evidence of God's promise. He's about to show why He chose you to carry His light. The enemy thought he could silence you, that his lies could drown out your truth. But God's voice is louder. His truth is stronger. Every attack you faced was a setup for this moment. The enemy's plans are about to backfire, turning into stepping stones for your rise. God is using their schemes to lift you higher, to place you where His glory can shine brightest. Your vindication will be a divine reversal, a moment where darkness bows to His light in you. Think of Moses, a man who stuttered, doubted himself, felt unworthy. The world saw a fugitive, but God saw a deliverer. When He sent Moses to Pharaoh, it wasn't just to free a people, it was to prove His power through someone the world dismissed. That's you right now. God is sending you into places where His power will speak through you. Your voice, your presence, your story, they're about to shake the world, proving why God called you His own. You've been a seed in the ground, waiting for the right season. The world couldn't see your potential, but God knew. He planted you with purpose, and now your season has come. You're about to break through the soil, reaching for the heavens. Your growth will be undeniable. Your impact unstoppable. People who ignored you will now take notice. Your vindication is God's way of showing the world what happens when He plants a seed of faith. The battles you fought weren't just for you. They were for others. Your victory is a beacon for those still in the fight. God is using your life to show what's possible when someone trusts Him completely. Your vindication will inspire others to keep going, to hold on to hope, to believe in His promises. Your story isn't just yours, it's a light for those lost in darkness, a proof that God never abandons His chosen ones. Every moment you felt alone, God was there. Every time you felt weak, He was your strength. Now, He's about to show the world what He was doing in those quiet moments. Your vindication is His reveal, His way of pulling back the curtain on His work in you. People will see the strength He built, the faith He nurtured, the purpose He planted. Your life will be a living testimony that God's plans are always perfect. The world may have tried to measure you by its standards, but God measures by His own. He sees your heart, your faith, your unwavering trust. That's why He's chosen you for this moment. Your vindication isn't just about success, it's about significance. God is placing you where your life will speak, where your story will shift hearts and minds. You're about to become a living example of His power, a proof that His chosen ones always rise. You've carried dreams that felt too big, hopes that seemed out of reach. But God gave you those dreams for a reason. They weren't meant to stay in your heart, they were meant to change the world. Your vindication is the moment when those dreams step into reality, when the world sees what God saw all along. Your vision, your calling, your purpose. They're about to take center stage, proving why He trusted you with them. The enemy thought he could steal your joy, your peace, your destiny, but God had other plans. Every attack was a setup for your triumph. Every setback was a step toward your elevation. Your vindication is God's way of showing that nothing can stop his chosen ones. The world will see it, the enemy will feel it, and you will know it. God's hand has been on you all along, guiding you to this moment. Think of Nehemiah rebuilding a broken wall while enemies mocked him. They called his work impossible, but God called it destined. When the wall was finished, the mockers were silenced, and God's glory was revealed. That's your story now. The walls you've been building, your faith, your dreams, your purpose, are about to stand tall. God is proving why he chose you, why your work matters, why your life is a testament to his power. You've walked a path that others couldn't understand, faced trials that others couldn't endure, but every step was preparation. God was training you for a moment when his glory would shine through you. Your vindication is his way of showing the world what happens when a chosen one stays faithful. Your life will be a proof that his promises are true, his plans are perfect, and his chosen ones are unstoppable. The world may have tried to dim your light, but God is about to make it blaze. Your vindication is a fire that will burn away every doubt, every lie, every obstacle. People will see you and know that God's hand is real. Your story will inspire, your presence will uplift, your life will testify. This is why he chose you, to show the world what happens when faith meets his favor. You've been a vessel, carrying his purpose through every storm. Now God is ready to pour out his blessings through you. Your vindication is his overflow, his way of showing the world that his chosen ones lack nothing. The opportunities, the resources, the connections, they're coming, not because you chased them, but because God ordained them. Your life is about to become a river of his grace, flowing to everyone around you. Every time you chose to trust, to obey, to keep going, you are aligning with God's plan. Now that alignment is about to bear fruit. Your vindication is the harvest of your faith, the proof that God never wastes a seed. The world will see the abundance he's prepared for you, the purpose he's planted in you. Your life will be a testament that his chosen ones always thrive. The enemy thought he could write your ending, but God is the author. He's turning every page, revealing a story of triumph, of grace, of unshakable faith. Your vindication is his signature, his way of signing his name on your life. People will read your story and know, this is God's work. This is what happens when he chooses someone to carry his glory. You've been a light in the darkness, a hope in the storm. Now God is about to make that light undeniable. Your vindication is his way of amplifying your shine, of showing the world why he trusted you with his purpose. The platforms, the influence, the impact, they're all coming. Not because you sought them, but because God destined them. Your life is about to become a living proof of his power. The world may have tried to bury you, but God was planting you. Every trial was soil, every tear was water, every prayer was sunlight. Now you're about to bloom in a way that no one can ignore. Your vindication is God's harvest, his way of showing the world what grows when he plants a chosen one. Your life will be a garden of his glory, a proof that his plans always come to fruition. You've carried a calling that felt heavy at times, a purpose that felt bigger than you. But God gave you that calling because he knew you could carry it. Your vindication is his way of proving that trust, of showing the world why he chose you. Your life will be a stage for his power, a canvas for his grace, a song of his faithfulness. The world will see it, and they'll know this is God's chosen one. The enemy thought he could silence your voice, but God is about to amplify it. Every word you speak, every step you take will carry his authority. Your vindication is his megaphone, his way of making your life a message to the world. People will listen, not because you demand it, but because God's power in you commands it. Your story is about to become a sermon that no one can ignore. Think of Paul, once a persecutor, transformed into an apostle. The world saw a villain, but God saw a vessel. When he changed Paul's life, it wasn't just for him, it was for the world to see his power. That's you now. God is transforming your story, not just for your sake, but for his glory. Your vindication will be a testimony that changes hearts, shifts perspectives, and proves his choice in you. You've been faithful in the shadows, obedient in the silence. Now, God is bringing you into the light. Your vindication is his spotlight, his way of showing the world what he's been building in you. The opportunities, the blessings, the influence, they're all part of his plan. Your life will be a proof that his chosen ones never walk in vain. The world will see it and they'll know God's hand is real. The world may have tried to define your worth, but God is about to redefine it. Your vindication is his declaration that you are his, chosen for a purpose that nothing can stop. The doors that open, the hearts that turn, the lives that change, they're all part of his plan. Your life is about to become a living testament to his power, a proof that his chosen ones always rise above. You've carried a vision that others couldn't see, a faith that others couldn't grasp. But God saw it all. He's been watching, waiting, preparing you for this moment. Your vindication is his way of showing the world what happens when a chosen one trusts him. Your life will be a beacon, a light that guides others to his truth. The world will see why he chose you, and they'll never forget it. The enemy thought he could steal your destiny, but God was guarding it. Every attack was a test, every obstacle a lesson. Now God is about to show the world what he was protecting. Your vindication is his reveal, his way of unveiling the destiny he's prepared for you. The world will see it, the enemy will feel it, and you will live it. A life that proves his choice was perfect. You've been a warrior, a dreamer, a believer. Every step you took in faith was a seed planted in God's garden. Now, those seeds are about to bloom. Your vindication is the harvest, the moment when the world sees what God has grown in you. Your life will be a testament to his faithfulness, a proof that his chosen ones never walk alone. The world is about to witness why he called you his own. Full view of the world. Your roots have gone deep, your faith has grown strong, and now God is ready to show what he's been cultivating in you. Your vindication is a blooming season where every hidden effort, every quiet prayer bursts forth into a display of his glory. The world will see the beauty of what God has done in you, a garden of purpose that no one can deny. Your life is about to become a testament to his power to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. You've carried a song in your heart, even when the world tried to silence it. That melody wasn't just hope, it was God's promise, humming through your spirit. Now, he's turning up the volume. Your vindication is the moment when that song becomes a symphony, heard by all who doubted you. People will listen and know it's not your voice alone, but God's harmony ringing through you. Your life will carry a rhythm that draws others closer to his truth, a sound that echoes his faithfulness. The enemy thought he could steal your peace, but God was guarding it. Every storm you faced was a test, not to break you, but to prove you. Your vindication is God's way of showing that his peace in you is stronger than any chaos. The world will see a calm in you that defies explanation, a strength that holds steady in the face of turmoil. Your presence will be a living sermon, preaching that God's chosen ones walk through fire and come out untouched. Think of Noah, mocked for building an ark in the desert. The world laughed, but God saw a man of faith. When the rains came, Noah's obedience became his vindication, a proof that God honors those who trust him. That's you right now. The world may have scoffed at your dreams, your persistence, your faith, but God is about to send the rain, proving that your ark was never a folly. Your life will stand as evidence that his plans always come to pass. You've walked roads that felt endless, paths that seemed to lead nowhere, but every step was part of God's map. Your vindication is his way of revealing the destination. showing the world why he guided you through the wilderness. The detours, the delays, the struggles, they were all leading to a place of purpose. People will see where you've arrived and know it was God who brought you there, marking you as his chosen one. The world tried to paint you with its colors to make you blend into its shadows, but God gave you his palette. Your vindication is the moment when his colors shine through you, vivid and bold. Your life will be a canvas displaying his artistry for all to see. People who tried to dull your shine will stand in awe of the masterpiece God has created. Your story will be a gallery of his grace, open for the world to witness. You've carried a spark that refused to go out, even in the darkest nights. That spark was God's Spirit, burning in you when everything else faded. Now, he's about to turn that spark into a flame. Your vindication is a wildfire, spreading his truth through your life. People will feel its warmth, see its light, and know it's not your doing, but his. Your presence will ignite hope in others, showing them what happens when God chooses someone to carry his fire. Every moment you chose to forgive, to love, to keep moving forward, God was watching. He saw your heart, your choices, your faith. Your vindication is his reward for your faithfulness, a public display of his pride in you. The world will see the love you've shown, the grace you've extended, and know it's not human strength, but divine power. Your life will be a mirror, reflecting his heart in a world that needs to see it. The enemy tried to chain you to your past, to make you believe your story was over, but God was writing a sequel. Your vindication is the next chapter, where every pain becomes a plot twist, every loss a stepping stone. The world will read this chapter and see his hand turning the pages, crafting a story of triumph. Your life will be a book that others turn to, searching for proof that God's promises never fail. Think of Hannah, barren and broken, mocked by those around her. Yet her prayers reached heaven, and God gave her a son who changed a nation. Her vindication wasn't just a child, it was a legacy that proved God hears the cries of his chosen ones. That's you now. Your prayers, your persistence, your faith, they're about to birth something the world can't ignore. God is proving why he chose you, why your heart was worth his attention. You've carried a vision that others couldn't grasp, a dream that felt too heavy at times. But God gave you that vision for a reason. Your vindication is the moment when that dream becomes reality, when the world sees what you saw all along. Your faith will be rewarded with results that no one can dispute. People will look at what you've built, what you've become, and know it was God who planted that seed in you. The world may have tried to measure your worth by its standards, but God measures by eternity. Your vindication is his way of showing that his chosen ones are valued beyond time. Your life will reflect his eternal purpose, shining with a glory that doesn't fade. People will see you and sense something timeless, something divine. Your presence will remind them that God's plans stretch far beyond what eyes can see. You've walked through seasons of silence where your voice felt unheard, your efforts unseen. But God was listening. He was collecting every word, every prayer, every cry. Your vindication is his megaphone, amplifying your story for the world to hear. The platforms you never sought, the influence you never chased, they're coming. Not because you demanded them, but because God ordained them. Your voice will carry his truth, reaching hearts you never imagined. The enemy thought he could drown you in doubt, but God was teaching you to swim. Every wave you faced was training, every struggle a lesson in trust. Your vindication is the moment you walk on water, showing the world what faith can do. People will see your confidence, your peace, and know it's not your strength, but his. Your life will be a testimony that God's chosen ones rise above every storm. Think of Jonah, running from his calling, swallowed by the deep. The world thought he was finished, but God had other plans. When Jonah emerged, his message shook a city. That's you now. The moments you thought you were lost, God was redirecting you. Your vindication is His way of showing that His chosen ones never stay down. Your life will speak and nations will listen because God's hand is on you. You've carried a burden for others even when it hurt. You've loved when it wasn't returned, believed when it wasn't easy. That's why God trusts you with this moment. Your vindication is His way of honoring your heart, showing the world what happens when love leads the way. People will see the compassion in you, the strength in you, and know it's not human, it's divine. Your life will be a lighthouse, guiding others to His shore. The world tried to pull you into its chaos, but God kept you steady. Your vindication is His anchor, dropped in the midst of the storm. The world will see your calm, your clarity, and know it's not your doing. Your life will be a proof that God's chosen ones stand firm when everything else shakes. People will look to you, not for answers, but for assurance that God's peace is real. You've been a builder, laying bricks of faith when others saw only ruins. Every prayer, every act of trust was a stone in God's foundation. Your vindication is the moment when that structure rises, visible to all. The world will see what you've built, not with your hands, but with your heart. Your life will be a monument to His faithfulness, a proof that His chosen ones create beauty from ashes. The enemy tried to cloud your vision, to make you question your purpose. But God was sharpening your sight. Your vindication is His way of clearing the fog, letting you see the path He's laid out. The world will see your clarity, your focus, and know it's not your wisdom, but His. Your life will be a map, showing others how to navigate with faith, how to find their way through His guidance. Think of Deborah, a prophetess leading a nation in chaos. The world doubted her, but God trusted her. When she spoke, armies moved and victory followed. That's you now. Your vindication is God's way of showing that His chosen ones lead with authority, not because they seek it, but because He gives it. Your voice will carry His power, your actions, His purpose, and the world will see why He chose you. You've carried a hope that refused to die, even when the world tried to snuff it out. That hope was God's gift, planted in you for this moment. Your vindication is His way of letting that hope shine, lighting up the darkness around you. People will see your joy, your resilience, and know it's not your strength, but His. Your life will be a star, guiding others to His promises, proving that His chosen ones never lose their light. You've walked through doors that others feared to open, faced challenges that others turned away from. That courage wasn't just yours. It was God's strength flowing through you. Your vindication is His way of showing the world what happens when a chosen one dares to trust Him. The paths you've taken, the risks you've embraced, they're about to bear fruit in ways that will astonish those who doubted you. Your life will be a testament to His power, to turn bold faith into undeniable victory. The world tried to make you conform, to fit you into its mold. But God crafted you to stand out. Your vindication is His way of breaking that mold, revealing you as His unique creation. People will see the originality of your spirit, the distinctiveness of your purpose, and know it's not your design, but His. Your life will be a masterpiece, a one-of-a-kind work that proves His chosen ones are never meant to blend in. Every moment you chose to stand firm, to hold on to truth, God was building something unshakable in you. Your vindication is His unveiling of that foundation, a structure that no storm can topple. The world will see your resilience, your steadiness, and recognize it as divine. Your life will be a fortress, a place where others find refuge, a proof that God's chosen ones are built to endure. Think of Joshua, standing before the walls of Jericho. The world saw an impossible barrier, but God saw a victory. When those walls fell, it wasn't just a conquest, it was God proving His promise through a faithful servant. That's you now. The walls in your life, the obstacles, the doubts, are about to crumble. God is showing the world why He chose you. why your faith was worth his trust. You've carried a promise in your heart, even when the world called it foolish. That promise wasn't just a dream. It was God's word, etched into your soul. Your vindication is his way of bringing that promise to life, letting it shine for all to see. People will see the hope you held on to, the faith you never let go, and know it was God who sustained you. Your life will be a beacon, pointing others to his faithfulness. The enemy tried to steal your confidence, to make you question your worth, but God was strengthening your spirit. Your vindication is his way of showing that his chosen ones walk with assurance, not because of their own power, but because of his. The world will see your boldness, your clarity, and know it's not human, it's divine. Your presence will inspire others to stand tall, to trust in his plan for their lives. You've been a gardener, planting seeds of faith in barren soil. Every prayer, every act of obedience was a seed sown in trust. Your vindication is the moment those seeds sprout, bursting into a harvest that no one can ignore. The world will see the abundance of your life, the fruit of your faithfulness, and know it's God's hand at work. Your life will be a field of his glory, feeding those who are hungry for hope. The world tried to silence your voice, to keep your story untold. But God was writing it in the heavens. Your vindication is his way of publishing that story, letting it echo across the earth. People will hear your testimony, see your journey, and know it's not your words, but his. Your life will be a scroll, unrolling his truth for all to read, proving that his chosen ones always have a story worth telling. Think of Mary, a young girl chosen to carry the Savior. The world doubted her, questioned her, but God knew her heart. Her obedience became a miracle that changed history. That's you now. Your vindication is God's way of showing that your heart, your faith, your trust, they're all part of his divine plan. Your life will be a miracle, a proof that his chosen ones carry his purpose in their souls. You've walked through shadows, but you never lost your way. That wasn't luck. It was God's light guiding you. Your vindication is his way of making that light visible, a glow that the world can't miss. People will see your radiance, your peace, and know it's not your strength, but his. Your life will be a lantern, shining his truth into the darkest places, showing others the path to his love. The enemy tried to bind you with fear, to make you shrink back, but God was teaching you to stand. Your vindication is his way of showing that his chosen ones rise above fear, walking in courage that defies explanation. The world will see your boldness, your fearlessness, and know it's not human, it's divine. Your presence will be a shield, protecting others from the lies that try to hold them back. You've carried a burden for truth, even when it cost you. Every time you chose honesty, integrity, faith, God was watching. Your vindication is his reward, a public display of his pride in your heart. People will see the purity of your spirit, the strength of your convictions, and know it's not your doing, but his. Your life will be a mirror, reflecting his truth to a world that needs to see it. The world tried to bury your dreams, to make you believe they were impossible, but God was watering them in secret. Your vindication is his harvest, the moment when those dreams bloom for all to see. The world will see the vision you carried, the hope you never let go, and know it was God who sustained it. Your life will be a garden, a proof that his chosen ones bear fruit that lasts. Think of Abraham, called to leave everything familiar for a promise he couldn't see. The world thought he was foolish, but God saw a father of nations. When Isaac was born, it was God's vindication, proving his promise was true. That's you now. Your vindication is God's way of showing that your faith, your obedience, was never in vain. Your life will be a legacy, a proof that his chosen ones always see his promises fulfilled. You've been a bridge, connecting others to hope when they couldn't find it. Your kindness, your compassion, your faith, they've held space for those who are lost. Your vindication is God's way of honoring that role, showing the world that His chosen ones build pathways to His love. People will see your heart, your actions, and know it's not human, it's divine. Your life will be a crossing, guiding others to His truth. The enemy tried to make you doubt your purpose, to question your calling, but God was anchoring it in your soul. Your vindication is His way of revealing that purpose, letting it shine for all to see. The world will see the clarity of your mission, the strength of your resolve, and know it's not your plan, but His. Your life will be a compass, pointing others to the direction of His will. You've carried a flame that refused to go out, even in the fiercest winds. That flame wasn't just your will, it was God's Spirit burning bright in you. Your vindication is His way of making that flame a wildfire, spreading His light across the earth. People will see your passion, your purpose, and know it's not your fire, but His. Your life will be ablaze, igniting hope in those who've lost their spark. The world tried to chain you to its limits, to make you believe you couldn't rise. But God was breaking those chains. Your vindication is His way of showing that His chosen ones are free, unbound by the world's rules. The world will see your freedom, your joy, and know it's not human, it's divine. Your life will be a river, flowing with His grace, carrying others to His freedom. Think of Gideon, a man hiding in fear, called mighty by God. The world saw weakness, but God saw a warrior. When he led with faith, armies fell, and God's power was undeniable. That's you now. Your vindication is God's way of showing that your weaknesses were never the story. His strength was. Your life will be a battle cry, proving that His chosen ones overcome every obstacle. You've been a seed in the desert, planted where nothing should grow, but God was watering you with His promise. Your vindication is His harvest, the moment when you bloom in a place no one expected. The world will see your growth, your beauty, and know it's not natural, it's divine. Your life will be an oasis, offering hope to those who thought nothing could thrive in their wilderness. The enemy tried to steal your identity, to make you forget who you are. But God was reminding you, your vindication is His way of declaring your true name, the one He gave you before time began. The world will see the authority in you, the purpose in you, and know it's not your creation, but His. Your life will be a crown, worn for His glory, showing the world why He chose you.